Okay, so the other day, former Steelers running back Rashard Mendenhall posted a tweet on Twitter that garnered a ton of attention. This was a tweet. He said, "I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football. Y'all are not even good at football. Can we please replace the Pro Bowl with an all-white versus all-black bowl so these cats can stop trying to teach me who's good at football? I'm better than your GOAT." So yeah, this obviously got a lot of people to react. For instance, what team would Patrick Mahomes play for and where did the Polynesians fit? Also, who would the all-white team put in at cornerback? Anyways, Mendenhall received a ton of backlash as someone called him a racist for this tweet and then clowned him for that infamous fumble in Super Bowl 45 and brought up the fact that maybe he has CTE. For me personally, I didn't really have much of a problem with this tweet, aside from the fact that he probably could have done away with the racially driven "I'm sick of average white guys commenting on football" part. But nonetheless, that didn't stop some of his contemporaries from the media to chime in, and the reaction was pretty interesting. Here's what ESPN's RG3 had to say as he posted a video on his social.
Here, Rashard Mendenhall. Some will joke about how you fumbled in the Super Bowl, but they never got there. They'll joke about how you have CTE. They may even spend hours putting together an all-white and an all-black team and try to explain who would win. But what they won't tell you is, this is the tweet of a dumbass. Don't be a dumbass. Your prejudiced, discriminatory, racial ideologies would set us back centuries. We don't want to go back to the old times. I don't want to participate in the segregation bowl. I probably wouldn't even get a shot because Patrick Mahomes would be the quarterback of our team. Yes, he would be on our team. And by our team, I mean the All Blacks. Because I know a lot of y'all like to joke about what team I'm on because of this guy.
My question, which is just a straight, honest question, is he a brother or is he a cornball brother? We all know he has a white fiance, and there was all this talk about he's Republican, which...
Because my wife is a beautiful Estonian queen. But the bottom line is, the third string all-black team would beat the all-white team by 2 scores. But honestly, that's not the point. The truth is that any person of any creed, any race, any color, any background, or any gender can give their analysis on football and give their opinion. It doesn't mean they're right, but you also don't have to listen. So Rashard, don't be a dumbass and stop saying stupid shit. Hey, but also, when is this game?
Okay, so that was RG3's response when responding to Rashard Mendenhall's tweet, and he didn't really hold back, calling Mendenhall a dumbass for his tweet before telling people that the third string all-black team would be any all-white team. What do you guys think about this comment? I actually think it would be much closer, but I'd still give the edge to the all-black team, mainly due to the fact that they have better corners and receivers. So let's just break it down here for fun. Yeah, you got Cooper Kupp on the all-white team, who's a Triple Crown receiver, but after that, it's a bit of a drop-off to Adam Thielen. This isn't Adam Thielen from a few years back when he was a top 10 receiver. Heck, last year he was the second option on Minnesota behind Justin Jefferson. Meanwhile, think about all the receivers on the all-black team they could choose from. You have guys like Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and Stephon Diggs, among others. The only position on offense the all-white team has them beat on 100% is at tight end with Travis Kelce and George Kittle and running back Christian McCaffrey. Pair that up with Josh Allen or Joe Burrow at QB and Kyle Shanahan running that offense, and it would be a lot closer than most people would think. Anyways, Camron of It Is What It Is also had a pretty strong response to Mendenhall's tweet, and here's what he had to say.
So 1, what do you think about his quote? And 2, would you watch?
Definitely will watch. He said he's better than...
He said, "I'm better than your GOAT."
That's way wrong. The racism bowl is crazy. The racism bowl is what he's calling for. That's crazy. My goodness. I'm back, nigga. You want to have the racism bowl? Okay. So who's the commentator?
Yo,
who's the commentators,
the racism
Bob?
bowl. The racism, I like that. The racism bowl. I like that. Could I have some more information on what he played? Like, I don't. You're not better than my GOAT. You're not better than Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You like, yo, and right now, look, top 5 football players right now. I don't have an order, and we had never put an order. But Christian McCaffrey's in there.
Yeah.
You're not better than Christian McCaffrey. You got to stop with this, man.
Yeah.
This is the reverse racism shit that Mason's been talking about all last 2 weeks. The racism bowl is wild, B. I don't even know that nigga, to be honest with you, but you ain't better than Tom Brady, and you ain't better than Christian McCaffrey, who's actually playing right now. If you want, I'll dig into your background and come back with some information on you. But from what niggas behind the cameras are saying, it's not worth it.
So that was Cam just pouring hot water all over Rashard Mendenhall's tweet. He wasn't having any of that nonsense, talking about how he's better than your GOAT. He was either referring to Tom Brady, who's the GOAT of all GOATs, or the GOAT running back in Christian McCaffrey. C-Mac is hands down the best running back in the league by far. The dude can flat out run, catch, and score, and is a menace on the field when he gets that rock.
You trying to say Christian McCaffrey got soul?
He got a little bit of something. He run like a brother, I'm telling you that.
Anyways, that was Cam and Mace's response to that tweet, but before we get out of here, this is what ESPN's Ryan Clark had to say in response to Will Compton's breakdown and matchup of how an all-white and all-black team would play out. RC responded by tweeting, "How about we just keep ball how it is? Takes all kind to make a team. That's the beauty of the locker room. I'm glad playing in Washington allowed me to get to know a white, undrafted free agent linebacker from Nebraska named Will Compton. Mendenhall is way off and unnecessarily divisive here." So it appears that Ryan Clark also thought Rashard's tweet was very racially motivated, and like I mentioned earlier, I totally agree. Not sure what the point of saying what he said about white commentator was for, but it certainly did add to the divisive nature of his post. Anyways, what do y'all think about the comments from Cam, RC, and RG3?